Guys, I've tried making this video too many times now. Let's just fucking do this. We're going to be reacting to a small segment from this video from Think Before You Sleep, titled Japan's Biggest Liar. Specifically the 15-minute mark. This is the mark at which I became so furious in my previous attempts to do a react to this video that I lost my shit, punched Elmo in the face multiple times, and then had to put him back up on the chair. Sorry, Elmo, but someone had to take a few hits for this one. Now, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory, okay? If you guys have been watching my channel long enough, I made a series called Graffiti Gate, where I covered off on a unfolding drama that started with Oriental Pearl making a video about graffiti in her area, ended up with another massive YouTuber 3 times her size called Chris Abroad in Japan shitting on her, calling her a grifter, and calling her out, okay? And then it ended up with the biggest fucking political streamers in the American world hijacking the whole god thing to turn it into American politics. I'm talking Asmongold and Hassan fucking dog-shocking Piker, okay? So I'm not even going to get into the politics of that shit. Forget those guys. This is not about them. This is about the fact that Chris Abroad ran her over the coals. Justified, okay? Ran her over the coals for manipulating her thumbnail and adding graffiti in there. I agreed with that. I said, yep, that is one good point he made. The rest of his points were pretty much bullshit and he was unloading emotionally on her. That was one good point. Now, I assumed that him making this video here, he would have been very, very careful about what he did. This dude, I can't even explain it words. You gotta see it.
Though here's the funny thing. It's only been a couple of weeks and now there's like twice as much graffiti on that building that Alyssa used for her thumbnail. So you could say that she was ahead of her time on this one. Now, as far as the homeless stuff goes, this thumbnail drama is actually not my big issue. I'm just establishing how Chris says he doesn't like people using the editing to distort the truth, even though not long after the upload, more graffiti was put on the building. However, in regards to...
I don't even give a fucking... I don't care about the graffiti thing anymore. This is not what I'm here for. It is kind of funny that the graffiti situation has just gotten worse, but this is what we're here for. Now remember, what he says next. She was ran over the coals for manipulating her thumbnail, because it's manipulating the truth.
The homelessness issue, there's a particular clip that Chris shows of Alyssa that makes her look really bad during this part here.
A few years ago, a friend showed me a clip of a video in which the same person walked through an economically deprived part of Tokyo filming homeless people.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
Yeah.
Now, my comment section went off at her over that. They were like, look at her laughing at homelessness, okay? Now, I didn't agree. Because, like, if someone wants to make a awkward laugh while doing guerrilla fucking documentary filmmaking, that's fine, okay? Whatever. But people read a lot into this, okay? Just watch.
That looks pretty awful. It looks like she's making fun of homeless people here. And because of this cut that Chris made, Alyssa showed me that she got tons of comments from his fans saying that she was laughing at homeless people. But that's not what actually happened in this video that Alyssa made. So for context, let me show you where that audio comes from. In this situation while she's filming, a homeless guy calls her over to talk to her. They talk for a bit, and this is how the conversation ends.
どういう意味ですか? どういう意味?
お前ら、さばら夜やるんか、セックスオンリー。2万円。
2万円っていう。
2万円やらせろ、俺に一発今日。
何買うんですか?
お前よ、バカ野郎やらせろ一発。
No. Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. ちょっとやばい話です。
おい、こら。スモール。い
や、大丈夫です。
So
He decided, he made the active choice to cut this clip from her video. Now, maybe you could claim, maybe someone cut it and then sent it to him and he just believed it and added his video. Doesn't matter. He should have checked it, okay? He's the one who's making a video that's going to be seen by millions of people. But he's taken a video, or one of his friends has taken a video, they've looked at it, taken the clip from her walking into the park, taken a separate audio section of saying this is awkward, taken the separate laugh, added it all together to make her look like a trash human. If you still have respect for the guy at this point, I question you. That's all I can say.
Audio that Chris used comes from her talking to a homeless person, and the clip of her laughing is actually her laughing uncomfortably because she was being sexually harassed. Chris decided to cut that up and put it with different B-roll to make it look like she was laughing at homeless people. I mean, that kind of sounds like defamation, buddy. And I know he's aware that what he did was wrong because he cut it out of the video. This is what the video looks like now.
A few years ago, a friend showed me a clip of a video in which the same person walked through an economically deprived part of Tokyo filming homeless people under the guise of showing the real Japan.
It was in the video.
Yep, he cut it out because I reacted to the original video. It's still on my channel. That part's been cut out.
And now it's not. So Chris, who is Mr. Morals, cut this moment out in the YouTube editor after people noticed what he did. And, you know, maybe this was a mistake, so you would expect an apology.
This is not a mistake. This was an active choice. I cannot believe this should have been at the beginning of the video. How can you run someone over the coals publicly for editing their thumbnail and adding extra graffiti when you literally take a situation and completely manipulate and flip it on his fucking head? Dude's got no fucking morals.
Apology or some sort of public acknowledgement of the clip and an explanation for why it was cut. But nope, he tried to memory hole something that millions of people saw before it was removed, which again, sounds a lot like defamation. All right, let's talk about graffiti.
The other half of the...
Okay, I don't care about the rest of this. Well, you guys can go watch it. There'll be a link down in the description. I have actually seen the entire video. There's some really interesting points in here, but be warned, it is political based. But that does not take away from the fact that this one section just shows Chris is not the nice, happy guy that he paints himself out to be. And every time I hear from him, he falls more and more in line with what I was saying in my video about manipulation. This is just... Who knows how deep this fucking rabbit hole goes? Like, at first it was a conspiracy theory that, you know, he doesn't like her, but, yeah, okay. You got... What else can I say, guys? What else can I say? Sub to the channel, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I can't be the only one that feels that this is grimy as fuck, right? Like, this is just... I know people hate it when I say this about other YouTubers, but in this situation, this is a trash human moment. An active... No, you've said enough. We're out.